everyone, welcome back to Popcorn Roulette. We have a special treat for you guys. I really love The Night Before Christmas and I really love Die Hard. So what better way to celebrate with you guys who celebrate Christmas. Merry Christmas, by the way, to everyone who celebrates. But we thought we would read, a Die Hard Christmas to you as a special story time. So I say let's get into it. I'm gonna enjoy this with you all. "'Twas the night before Christmas, and up in the tower everyone was partying except our wallflower. John McClane missed his wife. Things just weren't the same since Holly had moved west and changed her last name. He tried to win her back, but still she said no. Why, unbeknownst to him, there was trouble below. A truck had pulled up, and who should disembark but 14 men whose intentions were dark. They spoke not a word and unloaded big crates. They cut the phone lines and locked all the gates. Carl swept the ground floor, shooting every guard dead, while visions of barabons danced in their head.
Right?
John took off his shoes, making fists with his toes. It actually worked. Well, what do you know?
Son of a bitch.
When out in the lobby there arose such a clatter, he sprung to the door to see what's the matter. When what in his wondering eyes should appear, holy crap, there are terrorists here. John hid under the table where no one could see and watched Hans question Mr. Takagi. I'm going to count to 3. There will be no 4. Give me the codes to open the vault door.
Want money? What kind of terrorists are you? Who said we were terrorists?
I don't know the codes, so go ahead and shoot. Okay, said Hans Gruber and ruined Takagi's suit.
Okay.
John tried to call the cops by pulling the alarm.
Baby, come on, baby, come to Papa, kiss your Dalmatian.
But instead called the bad guys who tried to cause him harm. But John killed Tony, who had very small feet, and sent him the terrorist as a Yuletide treat. He put a Santa's hat on the German and eyes all aglow wrote, "Now I have machine guns. Ho, ho, ho."
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
I want blood.
Carl was furious. Tony was his brother. He chased John across the roof and they shot at each other. John was able to escape through the ventilation shafts. "Come out to the coast," he sighed.
Get together, have a few laughs.
At Nakatomi Tower, Sergeant Powell appeared. He checked the whole lobby and saw nothing weird.
How the hell is this?
He was pulling away but didn't get far before Marco landed on the hood of his car.
Slow, let it slow.
Pal drove away backwards, screaming in fright. "Welcome to the party, pal!" John yelled with delight.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Turn up the heat and it's getting ready to pop.
More police arrived, the FBI and SWAT team, but Hans didn't mind. It was all part of his scheme.
All of you relax. This is a matter of inconvenient timing, that's all. Police action was inevitable. And as it happens, necessary, so let them fumble about outside and stay calm. This is simply the beginning.
More rapid than eagles, his henchmen they came, and he radioed and shouted and called them by name. Now Eddie, now James, now Franco, now Yuli, on Fritz and on Carl, hair long and unruly. They shot the SWAT tank with the surface-to-air missiles and knocked it away like the down of thistles.
Oh my God, the quarterback is toast.
Now John McClane was angry indeed. He blew up 2 terrorists and called them jerkweed.
So you take this under advisement, jerkweed.
Ellis told Hans, "Bubby, I'm your white knight."
Bobby, I'm your white knight.
Hans shot him dead, giving the hostages a fright. Hans went to go check on the explosives fuse and saw that poor John wasn't wearing any shoes.
Yeah. Better be call your pants down, huh?
John fled from Carl and Hans, but alas, he had run barefoot over sharp broken glass.
Shoot the glass.
His feet, how they hurt, his soles, oh so bloody. John crawled to the bathroom and called his good old buddy.
I want you to find my wife. Don't ask me how, by then you'll know how. She's heard me say I love you 1,000 times. She never heard me say I'm sorry. And I want you to tell her that, Al. I want you to tell her that, John said that he was sorry.
John was weary and ready to throw in the towel until he got a pep talk from Sergeant Owl Powell.
But you can tell her that yourself. You just watch your ass and you'll make it out of there, you hear me?
Powell was chubby and plump, a right jolly old cop, and he trusted the cowboy in the tattered tank top.
What about John McClane? He's the reason why we have the information we have up until now. He's also the reason why you're facing 7 terrorists instead of 12.
But a reporter was probing into McClane's life and revealed that Holly was actually John's wife.
This is the last time these kids are gonna have to speak to their parents. So is there something you'd like to say to them if they're watching?
Come home.
Hans quickly flipped over the gold picture frame. "It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. McClane."
Mrs. McClane, how nice to make your acquaintance.
His clothes all tarnished with ashes and soot, John staggered to the roof, bloody and barefoot.
Where's Howell?
The explosives were wired to the rooftop with care in hopes that the hostages soon would be there.
Mother of God.
John warned everyone the roof would soon blow as the chopper strafed him with high-powered ammo.
On your side, you assholes!
Around the waist, he tied a fire hose tight and, screaming an oath, jumped into the night. He dangled in the air and gritted his teeth while flames encircled the tower like a wreath. Fiercely fighting his way back inside, John yelled out, "Hans!"
Hans!
He was done trying to hide. He limped to the vault like an old man on crutches, only to find Holly in his filthy clutches. John dropped his gun, put his hands behind his head. It seemed he and Holly should soon be dead.
Mine, this is mine.
You got me.
But with a secret gun taped to his back, John shot Hans in a surprise attack. Hans fell out the window, still holding Holly's arm, and slowly, deliberately raised his firearm. The tenacious villain held on by his nails till John unhooked Holly's watch and said, "Happy trails."
Happy trails, Hans.
Bear bonds fluttered like fresh fallen snow, and Holly embraced her blood-spattered bow. So Merry Christmas to all. Be kind to one another. And most of all, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Wow.
It's their idea of Christmas. I gotta be there for New Year's.
I hope you enjoyed my John Houseman reading of A Die Hard Christmas. What a classic Christmas tale. And I hope that you'll go watch my reaction to Die Hard on Criminal Content and Die Hard 2, which is right here on Popcorn Roulette. Thanks for joining me for this special story time, and Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.